Right, so that is done right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Monday night Globallee update call. And there's so many people calling in from Canada, from the US, from Australia. Welcome all. And this is a great night tonight to talk about something special. And we have some special guests to do the announcement. As a matter of fact, I will get no one else than the CEO of the company, Mr. Mark McKnight, to come on and please talk about tonight's subject. Are you there, Mark?
Hi, Michelle. Can you hear me okay?
All right. We can hear you loud and clear. Take it away, my friend.
Well, thank you so much, Michelle, and thanks to everyone who came to Dallas this past weekend. We had an absolutely fantastic Spring Expo, and I loved every minute of it. I am here tonight with Michael Graves. Michael is an expert on the subject of natural hormonal health and has specialized in women's health for 24 years. Michael, are you on with us? If you hit *6 on your phone, it'll unmute you, Michael.
How about that? How about that, Mark? Can you hear me now?
We hear you great. Thanks. So
excellent.
So Michael, thanks for being on the call with us. Many people call you the father of natural progesterone. You have been doing this for 24 years and are truly an expert. Tell us a little bit about why you started helping women all over the country.
Sure thing, Mark. Thank you for inviting us on the call, and thank you for everyone else calling in. To answer your question, when I was in college, I read a very meaningful book about approaching health naturally. Then in 1994, I learned about the importance of the master hormone in women, and that's the hormone progesterone. Progesterone is vital for hormonal balance and for a woman's health.
Wow, that's great, Michael. Since 1994, as I have gotten to know you, I have heard dozens of stories of how your natural progesterone formula helps women. And I have to say, the first time I spent hours and hours with you and Emily, I was just amazed at how meaningful these events are. When people are out of balance, then women start to use the formula and it gets them in balance. It really had a big impact on me. So Michael, please share some of that information with us.
Certainly. For the past 24 years, Mark, I've had the privilege of working with literally tens of thousands of women one-on-one. I have personally spoken with 18,000, a little more than 18,000 women over the years. I have worked with every health challenge imaginable in our dear women. In my opinion, most of these challenges are directly related to low progesterone.
Wow. Personally speaking, with 18,000 women who are suffering with some sort of a hormone imbalance, and you have spoken to them about your natural progesterone formula. Please tell us about some of these positive results.
Mark, there are so many positive results, but let me focus on just a couple. What I see is the top 2 results. First, when you think about a woman who still has her monthly cycle, a young woman, but if she's not making enough progesterone during the second half of her monthly cycle, she's going to struggle with PMS. I have personally seen time and time again this natural progesterone formula alleviate those symptoms. This product absolutely works to create hormonal balance and diminish the struggles of PMS in our women.
Oh, that is fantastic. And I know it just must be life-changing for some people that have some more of the serious symptoms. What is another key issue where you have seen positive results?
Well, there are so many, Mark, but one that really is dear to my heart is so many women struggle with infertility. Either they cannot get pregnant or they're not able to stay pregnant if they get pregnant. Well, I learned early in my career that progesterone is the hormone necessary for conception and full-term pregnancy. I believe that this natural progesterone formula helps more than anything else.
Wow. Well, Michael, we are so excited to partner with you on this revolutionary natural formula. It is called Eternity, and it is a bioidentical, organic, and natural progesterone cream. Eternity is, in fact, the only product in the marketplace that has EcoCert ingredients and only uses USA progesterone. I know that Eternity will naturally help tens of thousands of happy customers. I am so excited to be working with you and for you to be a part of our Globallee family. One of the questions that comes up is, how do women use this cream? And I know these fantastic new jars have a dispensing mechanism where you just push down on the top of the jar and it pumps out a small amount. That's the exact amount they're supposed to use. So could you please tell the listeners how to use Eternity?
Certainly. On that pump jar, Mark, when you depress the cap on it, it dispenses just the right amount. So women who still have that monthly cycle we discussed earlier, they would use 2 pumps twice each day on days 14 through 28 of their cycles. Conversely, women who are in menopause who no longer have a monthly cycle would use 2 pumps twice a day for 25 days each month. But then they need to make sure that they take a time out or rest from use of their cream for 5 or 6 days each month. The important point for menopausal women is 25 or 26 consecutive days, and then that timeout is important. Mark, I also want to thank you again for us being able to work with Globallee and to bring this incredible product to the world.
Hey, thanks, Michael. And I'm just going to throw you a little curveball. At our event, you gave this fantastic talk, and you actually had letters. You had letters that were read to the people that were at the Globallee Spring Expo. And if I remember correctly, one of those letters was from a woman who had such a hard time getting pregnant. And with this natural progesterone formula, she was not only able to get pregnant, but named her child after you. I'm like, okay, I have made a lot of great products in my day, but nobody has ever named their product after me. Tell us about that story. That is a great story.
Well, as you could appreciate, in 24 years of being in this part of the industry, we've had so many letters of gratitude come from our ladies. This particular lady was named Karen, who lives in Maryland here in the United States. She called me on the phone. I spoke with her. I worked with her. I made some recommendations, in particular this progesterone cream formula that we have now. She had just had 4 miscarriages in a row right before she called in. She used the cream, followed a few lifestyle recommendations. Her next ovulation cycle, she got pregnant, had a baby, sent us a letter and said she named the baby after me. And I don't cry very easily, but that letter literally brought tears to my eyes. As a follow-up, this was late 90s. Her son is now a teenager. He's very healthy, doing very well in school, and she has a handsome young son.
This dude's doing it.
Well, thank you again, Michael. We are so glad to have you on the call and to work with you. I have rarely met 2 people that are just as nice and care about others as much as you and your daughter, Emily, and I'm just so grateful for both of you being involved with Globallee. In fact, Michael and Emily have helped us at Globallee Corporate with a couple of things that are very important for everybody on this call. The first is a completely third-party information site. So if any of you are wondering about detailed questions, you can go to www.bio-progesterone.com. This is a third-party independent information site, and it has a ton of great information about progesterone and women's health. So again, it's bio-progesterone.com. The second site is a fantastic lead generation site that involves incredible tools to help you grow your business and has instructions on how to effectively use a great new 3-minute video on Eternity. And that site is www.globalleeapp.com. That's GLOBALLEEAPP.com. So you can go to bio-progesterone.com or globalleeapp.com for further information and further assistance in helping you grow your business. I can't wait until we have tens of thousands of happy customers with this product. So thank you again, Michael, for being on the call. Again, a huge shout out to everybody who came to our Spring Expo. It was better and more exciting and just greater than anything I could have imagined for our first event in pre-launch. And I just want to thank everybody who came, especially the Emerald executives who worked so hard in April to attain that rank and were such a big and important part of our meeting. So Eternity is in our warehouse. It's shipping every day. You can go to the back office and order one, or you can order the professional pack of 12. And we are so happy to be launching this product. So once again, thanks for being on the call, and I hope that everyone has a great week.